Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So real quick for today's video, um, one, I wanted to shoot the video outside because it's nice and sunny out here. It's pretty nice. It's one of those days. So, anyways, um, using the Pixel Buds right now, so all the audio is actually being captured from the microphones from the earbuds. I figured I would do this quick little video, just kind of give you guys my impressions of the Pixel Buds after having it for close to 24 hours. About 24 hours right now, I've had the Pixel Buds, and my experience with them. But then I figured I would kill two birds with one stone. So I'm gonna tell you guys something about what I've done with the iPhone 7. Nothing really major, but yeah. So, anyways, I just got up not that long ago, so I look pretty hash, and I wanted to get straight to getting this video out. So, anyways, so my thoughts with the Pixel Buds. One of the things you guys will hear, you guys are probably hearing it right now with the audio, is that there's no noise cancellation that you guys will be able to have. Now, some of you guys may frown upon that, and that's not a good thing for you guys, and I totally get it. For me, it's not a very big bother of not having noise cancellation because when I am listening to something like yesterday, I was walking around Walmart and I had these on the whole time, and I was listening to a podcast and I was able to hear things going on around me. So, um, like if my lady asked me a question about something that she was looking to buy, I was able to hear that. I didn't have to do the type of thing or whatever. So it was actually kind of cool. That's I think that's one of the benefits of like not having noise cancellation. And I do know that technology today can implement noise technology, noise cancellation technology without it, like being something that you can activate or deactivate. And I think that would have been kind of cool if they had something like that. Nonetheless, it's yeah. So, anyways, guys, while you guys are listening and listening to the audio coming from the Pixel Buds that's capturing all this noise, and like I said, I figured outside would be the perfect way to test this out, so you guys can hear background noise if there's any background noise. But real quick, I wanted to talk to those people about the Google Fi data only SIM card, how it's working out in my iPhone 7. And so yesterday I decided, you know what, I was just gonna take the plunge. I created a Google Voice number. So I downloaded the Google Voice application, and it's serving out pretty well for voice over LTE basically, and text messaging. So it gives Google Voice gives you a full-fledged phone number that you can call and text from using the app itself. You do need a background number or secondary number basically to forward the calls to when you set it up and everything. So I'm not utilizing Hangouts for calls and texts. I'm using Google Voice, which is pretty much the same thing, but it gives a full-fledged number. Now this would work out for somebody who has kids. You want them to have a phone number, but you don't want to pay, your mobile phone carrier, for an additional line. With Google Fi, you get the data-only SIM card that's totally free. It's running off your data, and then you could do something like that. You can get a Google Voice account set up for your kid. If they have like a Gmail account that's pretty much like underneath yours, you could do that. Gives you a full-fledged phone number, working phone number, and the cool part about it is that, say you have like a 12-year-old, you get them a Google Voice number. They're using data-only SIM off your Google Fi account, and then maybe like when they're 15, they're ready to join your plan. You can actually migrate your Google Voice number over to Google Fi when you're ready to have it a full-fledged line, and then it becomes a full-fledged line and gets charged as an additional line on your Google Fi account, and they get their own data pool. If you're on the Flex, if you're on the Unlimited, they get the Unlimited with their own throttle point of 22 gigs, and they're not running off your own data. So that's pretty much how I have my Google Voice set up, and it's working out pretty cool. Like I said, everything's running off LTE, and LTE here is fine, especially since it's running off T-Mobile, and yeah, it works out good, especially on iPhones. Because iPhones, if you put a Google Fi SIM card in there, like a full-fledged Google Fi SIM card, iPhones only, in fact, connect to the T-Mobile network. They don't do the smart switch thing, so it's pretty much having full phone service on a phone without paying for an additional phone service line on your monthly plan. So anyways, guys, that's how I have my iPhone 7 set up. So I'm back to having three numbers again. That's kind of crazy. I gave my visible line to my second oldest son, so he has phone service. I have a bunch of credit on that line, so he doesn't have to worry about a phone bill. And I constantly check in the Visible app to make sure there's like going to be a charge of like I've run through all the credits that I've earned. So he's solid and he's loving it. But anyways, guys, so audio quality of the Pixel Buds themselves. I'll kind of get back to that. And one of the things that I must say right now, that's actually a positive about the Pixel Buds. One, they comfortably fit in my ear. I used them all day, and like I have various different types of wireless earbuds, and maybe like after a good hour you start to get that really sore feeling in your earlobe. With these are very comfortable. I've worn them for, I want to say, for a good amount of time, and they have withstand the test of times. Let's just say that. Yeah, had to pause there for a second. Someone was walking by asking a question. But anyways, yeah, they withstand the test of times. They're very comfortable in my ear. They don't stick out. Yesterday, because Pixel Buds are not very well known like AirPods are, walking around Walmart and stuff like that, like people are just kind of looking at me like, what the heck are those? But yeah, it did great. Inside the car, I was able to listen to my own music while my lady got to connect her device to the Bluetooth in the car and listen to her music. At a higher volume, I don't get too much of like her sounds. Like you can still hear it, don't get me wrong. But I'm able to focus in on the music that I'm listening to, and so that's actually pretty cool. Again, they fit comfortably. The gestures on the Pixel Buds, so like swiping, forward to raise the volume, swiping back to raise the volume, that's like really cool. I don't have to pull my phone out and fiddle with the volume or anything like that. That's like pretty dope. I really dig that. The fact that it could read your messages to you, so if you get like a message notification you hear in the earbuds, and you press and hold until you hear a chime, and you let go, it starts to read your messages, whatever the message may be. Like Carlos went live on Twitter, and then it dinged. I pressed in, and it literally told me the Twitter person who tweeted, and then it actually read me out the link, and I figured out he was on Periscope. So that's actually pretty dope. It reads out your messages. You can use Google Assistant. Later on, sometime soon, I'm going to go to a place where I can test out the live translations, if that's currently available with the Pixel Buds. I know that's one of the things that they said you'd be able to do with Pixel Buds, is if you go to a place and somebody say like here someone speaks Spanish, if I wanted to understand what they're saying, Translate would be able to translate what they're saying live and then read me out what they're saying so I can understand what they're trying to tell me. I want to try those out, so I'll eventually try to set up a situation where I could try that out live. But anyways, guys, so yeah, that's it for this morning's video. I know I look really hash. Like I said, I just woke up not that long ago, and I wanted to jump up and make this video right away. And yeah, so I went outside to do that. A package showed up here, so I got to get that inside. And yeah, so that's it, guys. If you guys got any questions regarding the Pixel Buds you guys want to know about, please drop them in the comment section. I will use them. Jesus, I look pretty hash. But yeah, drop them in the comment section, so I'll use those questions for the next video. And yeah, so this is an audio test with the Pixel Buds. Let me know what you guys think of the audio. Does it sound clear? Does it sound distorted? Does it sound muffled? You guys tell me. And that is it for right now. I may go live on Instagram later today to test them out on an Instagram Live. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, check it out there. Also, for those people who followed my sister on Twitter, by the way, shouts out to you guys for doing that. I really appreciate that. She's actually launching her Twitter to, share some good, positive, thoughts and things like that for people out there. She's going to be doing some real big things, and you guys will hear about that later on. But I'll go for right now. And thanks for peeping the video. And as always, guys, aloha.